Hey, it's Josh here, and I got Jacob along with me.
Hey, it's me, Jacob.
And Jacob's got his hands on SXR1500, and he's going to be testing that out here today.
Yeah, that's right. My wonderful neighbor just showed up on this 1500, and I've never seen one before, but I'm gonna try it out and I'll tell you guys what it's like, I guess. Showed up right when I had the camera out, so no reason not to. So I'm gonna see if I can not screw up his ski, and yeah, this is so much bigger than that other tiny turd I was on. Of just punching it is this would probably smoke everything I've ever ridden. That thing screams. What doesn't hurt? Sure it does. That is so much faster than any other stand-up I've ridden, it seems like. It's like riding an FX8 with stand-up body around it. On this. Just for gnarly guys. Man, hopefully I didn't make you too nervous out there. No, man, that thing is nuts. Holy cow, man, talk about more power than you know what to do with. Man, that thing is fast. Holy cow. And It seems like it handles really good. It's just getting used to it. It doesn't really feel huge when you ride it. Whew, I've had about 30 seconds to gather my thoughts on that 1500 that I just rode. And, so obviously the engine is great. Really, really rips. I don't think that the C-Rat would be quite as fast. Well, maybe. I don't think it's as fast, but I think it'd be close. It handles a little interesting. Like, it doesn't really do anything weird. It's just maybe not exactly my flavor of handling, because I'm more of a Superjet guy anyway than a Kawasaki guy. So I want to say that I liked how my Bullet and a regular 800 SXR turn a little more, probably because I've ridden them a little more. But it's kind of making me think, oh, well, maybe if Yamaha makes one like that, that's more like a Superjet, then I'd be all about it. So it doesn't really handle huge, I suppose. Not really. It's got so much power. You don't really feel the size when you're riding it. With that being said, I mean, I would like it if it was smaller. And they definitely could have those be smaller, like what Commander does. So I would say that one could do a really ripper of a lap on that thing. With Superjets, you can use basically all the power there is on the course. With that thing, if you use all the power, it just really rips your arms out of their sockets. So that's what it is, man. SXR 1500, Jetskibrothers, showing you how it really is, giving you a nice vague review so that you can know that we have ridden it.
I just have a couple of questions about the 1500 SXR. How did you like it?
I liked it more than I thought I was going to.
Would you rather race on that or something else if you had to race?
I feel like if I wanted to win races, that would do a better job than anything I have at the moment. Then again, I'm in a bad spot with all my fast skis, so that's not to say that my fast skis couldn't be rock solid, but that thing ran good and it was ready to go, and it seemed like it was the fastest stand-up I've ridden.
So stock for stock, is it the best thing available right now?
You could get a crash backflip ski, or like an old, like a Superjet that's got, you know, like 90s engine, where it's cool, it's fast, it handles good, it's light, it goes like 45 miles an hour. Every race course is like kind of open and big, and a 60-mile-an-hour four-stroke will smoke you if you are running like an old Yamaha 701. So unless you got some sort of monster motor in like your older ski, pretty tough to beat something that's that fast.
Is it as gigantic as the pictures of it I have seen make me believe it is? Or to put it loosely, is it as humongous as I think it is?
Yeah.
And how does that translate to how it rides out on the water?
It's really big, and so you're not like worried about like tipping over and stuff. Pretty sure if it had a slower engine in it, it would feel like the easiest to ride thing ever. But since it has so much power and you have that available to you and you can try to ride it fast, that's kind of makes it hard. Like just riding a stand-up that fast, it's a little harder when you have that much speed and power available to you. It handles fine. It's, you know, just getting used to it, but it handles good, handles fine. It feels like it's gonna yank your arms out of their sockets when you just wood it, but I don't know. And you know, I don't think I've seen very many videos of people just testing those for the first time and just really going for it and giving it all it's got. One of the easier skis to go that fast on.
Do you think the sort of extra largeness would lead it to being more of a beginner-friendly stand-up? Like, would it be better to learn on one of those?
Yeah.
Just because it's bigger and easier?
Yeah, it's got more buoyancy, so like I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to remember what it was like being a beginner, but you know, every beginner wants to like stand up while the ski's like not moving very fast. Kind of like trying to ride a bicycle and trying to balance when you're going 0 miles an hour. So I don't know. Just with it being bigger, yeah, it'd be an easier ski for a beginner to ride.
I recently put a beginner on an SXR800 and they did not handle it well because basically for them the throttle was either on or off. So if that's the case with a beginner, do you think it would go really poorly?
You could modulate the power on the 4-strokes a little nicer. They go slower better, but if they what is it, where you get the throttle lock, like they're grabbing the handlebars and they're holding the throttle wide open, then yeah, they'll probably die doing that.
Well, they're basically like, it's either full throttle or no throttle. It's just
I think
full
that's
beginner.
probably quite a bit less of a problem with the newer one, yeah.
How nimble is it?
Probably a lot more than you think.
More than the 800 or the 08 Superjet?
Feels kind of similar to an 800. Now you guys, find your neighbor that just bought one that is somehow going to just let you try it out. Yeah, that's the best way to know. 1500's all right. I was at least a little bit wrong. I thought it was going to totally kind of not be that great, but it's pretty good. So yeah, I would have been wrong to think what I thought about it, but
I got one more question.
seems all right.
Let me get smudged.
But I'd probably buy like the Yamaha one if they ever make a Yamaha one like it. Yeah.
Seems to be like that 1500 is probably the ultimate like big guy ski.
Yeah.
Like if you're over like 200 pounds.
Yeah. It just depends on who you are. Some people will just make it happen no matter what, you know. If you want to ride a stand-up and you're big, you could make a 300 happen if you want to bad enough. But, you know, yeah, I mean, if for somebody that, like, wants it to be easier for them, yeah, probably.
Let's say you had every stock stand-up ski ever made, just the regular big manufacturer ones, sitting on the beach. They all run absolutely perfect, and you get to go out and ride one. Which one would you choose?
Well, it'd be hard to say no to something that's not that 1500 just because it has so much more horsepower and everything else.
It's the only stock one that'll go 60 miles an hour.
Yeah, those Superjets and all that 90s stuff, it's just not fast enough.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, I want that giant 1500 engine in one of my old, like in a Superjet or something. Basically, that engine, I would say, is probably about as fast as a souped up 1100.
Now, it seems like we haven't been doing a whole lot of stand-up stuff lately. We have been filming stand-up stuff, and we would have more stuff with the Bullet and the Super Crash, but those two skis have been having a bit of issues. Yep,
crap doesn't always go that great, and that crap is not going all that great right this second. And so, yeah. But sometimes you gotta wait for parts. Sometimes you gotta spend all your stupid time going to work, and so I got my stupid job that I gotta do, and so the Crash and the Bullet kind of get pushed back a little bit. But they'll be coming around, and you'll see those things in no time.
So the Crash and the Bullet will be back. We do have other stand-up stuff that is coming soon. Definitely want to keep it locked in here at Jetskibrothers because you are not going to want to miss what happens next.
It will be 1000% cool. Yeah, I'd like that. Yeah. You'd be crazy to miss it. I'm just telling it to you how it is. And
I love the sarcasm dripping. Fantastic.
That thing is rad. That's what we got to say.